Okay, I wanted to do a little video here for YouTube for you guys here. This is a homemade sawmill that my brother built. He's going to tell you a little bit about it. We had it for quite a few years now and been working on it quite a few years. So he's going to tell you a little bit about it because he built it.
Alright, it's just a homemade sawmill. I originally bought plans about 12-15 years ago from William Rake. I found on the internet, and I sort of used his design. I changed it somewhat, but it works pretty good. Sawed a lot of lumber on it. We get a lot of jobs, a lot of logs from different jobs that are going to be thrown away. So we take the logs and we cut boards and things like that. I cut boards for my dump trucks and for my trailers. And we just recently changed the engine on it and made it hydraulically powered, so it works pretty good now, a little easier to work. Got electric start engine on it, so it starts up nice. Next video we'll have it running for you, so we'll give you a little demonstration of how it runs, but basically it's just a lawnmower engine and wheels, blade runs on wheels. Just upgraded it, put aluminum wheel on one side because I had trouble with the steel wheel. Tell you a little bit about it. In the building process, the drive side, come over there, Walt. The drive side is a Chevy Chevette axle that fits the four-lug wheels of a boat trailer, and the other side's just the idler dummy axle. That tensions the blade. And it also adjusts. There you can adjust the toe in, I guess you'd call it, for to move the tire in and out. Keep the blade running in the center of the tire. So and then we have our up and down. We just, like I said, recently put hydraulics on. That was a boat winch. Now it runs with a hydraulic motor.
You got to make the spool bigger.
Yeah, we had to make the spool a little bit bigger in here so the cable would wind a little faster because it was taking too long.
Okay, tell a little bit about the hydraulics, what makes it work.
Alright, this is just a little tiny hydraulic pump. Bought that new from Northern Hydraulics. This is a reservoir from an old power steering system off a Ford dump truck. And the pump pumps the oil, the reservoir holds the oil, and then it goes over to the control valve. The control valve, this one's for up and down, which works the winch up here. And
okay, winch.
Then this one here is my forward and backwards, and that works this hydraulic motor down here, which propels it back and forth up and down the track, runs on a bicycle chain stretched out along the track. And then this valve here, this is sort of my, I call it my throttle. It dumps some of the oil in the forward position, dumps some of the oil back to in the return back to the reservoir, so you can control the speed of how fast it goes for different size logs and whatnot.
Okay, let's show what makes it go on that bicycle chain that makes it go. Starting here.
This is the hydraulic motor. It has a sprocket on the end, and it just runs this chain through.
Okay, let me get the chain.
And the motor turns, and it runs it down the track.
Okay, I'm just going to show the track yet.
And the track's a little different than most people. What I did was put a piece of inch round stock inside of a piece of 6-inch channel iron. And I have wheels I made on my lathe that run up and down this piece of round stock. And the reason I did that is to keep it protected, because most of them, they run the wheels on the top side. But I wanted to be able to load the sawmill with machinery, and I was afraid if it was on the top it would get banged with a bucket or a chain or something and get broken. And
okay, and what's with these springs here?
These springs just, it sort of regulates it when you get to a knot or something and it's hard going, the carriage actually slows down and it stretches out these springs a little bit till you get through the knot, and then it picks speed back up and away you go.
Okay, in the next video we'll actually show it in operation because it does work and it works great. And that's it for now to show you a little bit about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer anything I know. And until next time, we'll show it in operation.